buildings in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. He leads one of the league's best teams this season, a perfect 5-0 start to the year. Leading the opposing sideline, a man who needs little introduction. That's Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. Shaw on the ground for the first time. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Blast through midfield. And he works this down to the 41. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
22 yards. And the Jets first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 4. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. The toss right side to Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He's going to throw this one. He's caught by Wilson. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Jets and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. Brees Hall hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They start the drive with Hall. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 19. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jets.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They give on second to Hall. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Jets with an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. They go right back to Hall. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that It's fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Jets ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From midfield on 2nd down. It's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Dropping back to throw. Big man showing up the yards. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-point lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. Wilson on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hall running between the tackles. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3. Down the field. He's got Wilson. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Same guy, Winston again. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Let's go.
Home has the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Jets ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They run. Here's Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 41. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Hall on the give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll throw on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. 2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to throw now. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown.
Let's go.
Here's Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
At the 30-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, set.
Here's a give to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Jets close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. It's a road win for the Jets. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.